Hey, what's going on over there? It's Chris at VerrilloTrading. Welcome to today's video, guys. Join us. We're going to talk about something pretty cool today and pretty boring, which is the fact that Interactive Brokers once a year is going to send you a message that looks something like this. And they're going to tell you that mandatory action is required for continued to use the non-pro market data fees. And I'm going to tell you what this is all about in this video right here. We're going to talk about market data policies that are created by futures exchanges, stock exchanges, and those kinds of people. And basically, I'm going to tell you what needs to be done here and what this is, basically. Okay? So stay tuned. Let's talk about it. New camera, boys! Flex it out, baby. Because if you ain't flexing, then you ain't going to be on my team, that's for sure. So going over to the screen now, this is what the message looks like. And they're going to inform you that most exchanges charge for access to their real-time market data. And the rates for professional users are considerably higher than for non-professional users. So basically what they're telling you here is that you're going to have to fill out a questionnaire which proves that you are still a non-professional subscriber so you can continue to pay those lower fees for the real-time market data. Now the thing is, if you are a non-professional subscriber, meaning you are not trading under a business or a firm of some sort and you're just trading for yourself, your personal funds, or potentially even just a family account, that can be qualified as non-professional. But as soon as you start trading in the form of a business or an LLC or under a company or for some sort of a trading firm, you're going to categorize as a professional and you're going to have to pay those professional market data fees, which are generally around 10 times more expensive than the non-professional fees. So basically what you're going to have to do here if you're a non-professional subscriber is you're going to have to log into your Interactive Brokers account and you're going to have to fill in this questionnaire. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to log into my Interactive Brokers account on the client portal here on my web browser. And I'll just go ahead and do the quick two-factor authentication here on my phone. There we go. Face ID succeeded. Now what you're going to have to do here is you're going to have to navigate over to the top right corner where it says welcome and then your name. And you're going to select settings. At least that's how I was able to prompt this message. So now when you go over to your settings, the first thing I see here is the non-professional questionnaire. So this is now the questionnaire that you will have to fill out. So again, many exchanges employ a two-tiered market data pricing structure based on whether the customer receiving the data is classified as a non-professional or a professional recipient. So there's no difference in the actual market data you're going to be receiving. The only difference is the cost. If we continue down here, basically, this is a quick definition of what a non-professional subscriber is. In this case, they tell you that a non-professional subscriber is an individual who accesses information solely for the purposes of managing their personal or family investments. In addition, to be a non-professional subscriber, each of the following must be true. The subscriber is not currently registered or qualified as a professional securities futures trader with any national, state, or international exchange, self-regulatory organizations, or financial regulatory authority. Now, I'm pretty sure this will apply to any exchange in the world that Interactive Brokers supports trading on. But if you are a member of an exchange, you're no longer going to be a non-professional trader at that point. They force you to categorize as a professional trader. The next thing is the subscriber does not currently act in any capacity as an investment advisor. The next will be the subscriber does not use the data for any commercial or business purposes. Right? So one thing that's common with trading platforms and data providers is that as a subscriber of the data, you're not actually allowed to provide your real-time access to the data to other people. It's kind of against the rules, so you shouldn't do that. The next one is the subscriber does not use the data for any commercial or business purposes. Basically, if you are receiving the data as a non-professional individual subscriber or trading for your family accounts, you're not going to be using that same data subscription to provide data to your business. Because if you're trading under your business, at that point, you're probably going to have to categorize as a professional subscriber. The last one is the subscriber does not distribute, republish, or otherwise provide any data from the service to any other party in any manner. An example of this would be, let's say you had a Telegram group or some kind of a group with other traders in there, taking your data from your instance of your trading software, for example, and distributing it some way to your group followers. That technically would go against this rule right here. And generally, I don't think it actually matters if you're a professional or a non-professional subscriber for this last rule here. You're just not allowed to use your own subscription of a real-time data service and distribute that out to other users. You're just not allowed to do that. That's against the rules. And then here we have the questions. This agreement requests you to comply with the terms and conditions herein and to declare your subscriber status to be either a non-professional or a professional. The subscriber status is required in order to receive certain financial information. Please confirm a response to each question. So the first thing they ask you is if you are currently registered or qualified as a professional securities trader or with any security agency or with any commodities or futures contract market or investment advisor. So they're asking you if you're a member of an exchange, do you trade under any firm, or are you an investment advisor? I personally am not, so I will say no to this question. The next thing is, are you currently acting in any capacity as an investment advisor or a broker dealer? I personally am not, so I will say no. Are you engaged as an asset manager or securities, commodities, or Forex? I personally am not, so I will say no. Now, a lot of these questions here, like the last two questions here, are kind of similar. They're kind of going into like the gray areas. They want to cover as many gray areas as possible. The next question is, are you currently using this financial information in a business capacity or for managing your employer's or company's assets? If you're trading just your individual or family funds and you're not trading under a company or for an employer, then you say no. Are you using the capital of any other individual or entity in the conduct of your trading? I personally am not, so I will say no. So now they ask you, do you receive financial information including news or price data concerning securities, commodities, or other financial instruments for your business or any other commercial entity? If you're trading as an individual, you say no. Are you conducting trading of any securities, commodities, or Forex for the benefit of a corporation, partnership, professional trust, professional investment club, or other entity? If you are trading your own money, you will say no. Have you entered into any agreement to share the profit of your trading activities or receive compensation for your trading activities? If you have not and you're trading for your own money, then you say no. Are you receiving office space or equipment or other benefits in exchange for your trading or work as a financial consultant to any person, firm, or business entity? If you're not doing that, you say no. So at this point, I've pretty much answered no to all the questions. Let's keep going. Are you distributing, redistributing, publish, making available, or otherwise providing any financial information from the service to any third party in any manner? No, I am not. Therefore, I will say no. So the following information after this is going to be your personal information, so I'm going to skip past that. In the case that you've changed something like an email address, this would also be a good time to change it. I've skipped past it just because it shows personal info. I don't feel like blocking it out on the screen. I confirm to have duly answered all the preceding questions. The answer is yes. And then the final thing you'll have to do here is type in your name that appears right here in your account title. And you just have to type it in a text format, so I'll just do that. And then once you're finished, you select continue at the bottom right of the screen. And then you'll get the thank you message and you can continue to your account management. All right, guys, that takes care of the annual questionnaire that you're going to have to fill out in order to prove that you're a non-professional market data subscriber to pay those lower fees. Thank you for watching this video. Now, YouTube's going to recommend you a video that they think is good for you to watch. So I trust them. So click on this video to watch more awesome content like this. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.